Spider's Web. It's a chat, a brew, and the obligatory big laugh. Idiots, yeah. So, joined once again by Ellie.
Hello.
And Laddie, who is not saying much, as usual.
Just like slobbering.
Well, first thing, Andy's off. I just made the mistake of throwing the ball. He's now going to be coming mavering me to continue throwing the ball all through this video like he was last week.
Oh dear.
Oh well, never mind.
Good physio.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sent to mobile this week, so tough. That's as far as I can go. Right. So first things first. Word on a couple of Kickstarter projects. Pandemonium. The pledge manager is due out this week. It's going to be staying open until June, so I can make any additions to the pledge and sort out my postage for the campaign anytime between this week and June, whenever it comes through. And what was the other one? Wasn't Dark Mages, was it Crimson Creek, I think it was. That's going to be slightly delayed because of issues with the printing process, the colours they were using and the way they did it. The prototype cards doesn't match up with the way the printers work, so that's slightly delayed, but not too long, which is nice. But apart from that, everything's going hunky-dory. Next,
We didn't manage to do a Q&A on Friday.
oh no we didn't, we still only have one question, and that's from the, apparently it's from the Devon Postman. So thanks for the question. As soon as we get more questions, we'll answer it, I promise. Your question has been noted and saved for future use. But if you'd like to ask a question for our Q&As on a Friday,
I did pass on the return message though of the email that I sent you, Devon Postman. And you was quite moved with what he said, wasn't you?
yeah, it always gets to me a little bit when, well, it gets to me a lot sometimes, when I get some form of feedback on what my videos has meant to people over the weeks and months of watching them. And I know it's not just inspiring people to paint, but also for various other reasons. And
Helps people to focus on something.
yeah.
I mean, when I'm not here with Stevie, I'm at home and sometimes I just put one of his videos on, so I can actually just hear his voice if you get the meaning. Aww.
You big soft now.
Aww. But but no, it's just one of them. They're all inspiring, these videos. They're all different. Like these, for instance, just the chats, and then his tutorials and the role play as well. What he's been doing. I don't think you'd be filming tomorrow because it's not on tomorrow.
No,
is
we're
it?
not on tomorrow. So I have one part of the second evening to post up, and all of last week's, which is the third evening. So when I get around to it, I can do those.
But getting back to the Q&As, my email address is will be in the description bar. But for those who actually are hearing it, it's Queen Bee Alley 2016 at gmail.com. That's Queen Bee, as in Queen, and then the insect B. Alley, Allly, and that's all in one. 2016 at gmail.com.
Well, if this is Spider's Web, why is it Queen Bee?
Because I'm Queen Bee.
Yeah, we do a show together at Rakinson Hospital Radio on a Monday afternoon, and the name I use there is Stevie B. And my Monday afternoon show is the Beehive, and Ali stepped in a few weeks ago and started coming in with me, and she's the queen of the hive, so she's Queen Bee Ali.
I didn't only want this email, even though I set this up, I wanted to be for this plus if anybody needs to email myself or something for the radio as well. So it's a separate one just for that type of thing, if you get my meaning.
Okay. So if you do email a question, just always make sure that in the header thingy, Bob, the subject line.
I'm gonna leave it as it is because I don't want to confuse anybody. So
What?
I'm going to leave it as it is, the email address, because I don't want to confuse anybody. Because I could make another one if you want it to relate to just Spider's Web.
No, it doesn't make any difference. I'm just going to say that if you do send in a question, please make sure it's labelled Spider's Web Q&A.
Yeah.
In the subject line, and let us know as well whether or not you want your name mentioned.
Yeah.
Because that's always handy. Right, you had a question earlier that I couldn't answer. Would you like to ask? To see if anybody out there in gaming land can answer it.
Okay. Hello, people in gaming land. As a newbie, a very, 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 very big newbie to not that big actually, very newbie of the gaming culture, if you will. I asked Stevie who actually invented this form of gameplay. You know, because it's not only the board games.
Are you talking miniatures tabletop here?
Yes.
Like the ones where you construct the miniatures and you play on the table with no widget, with no board or anything. Is that the one, or is it just miniatures gaming in general?
Miniatures gaming in general, like you have a part in the creation of it, rather than just buying, for instance, a tabletop game like the one you hate. And which one's that one?
Monopoly.
Yes, that one. Monopoly.
I can't even say the word. I have to whisper.
and it's all there set up for you, already made, etc. You just have to make sure everything's there. But there are games like that. To games like MacLeod, where you are creating the characters, you're building the characters, you've given them life by painting them. You're giving them the character. You're giving that little miniature, that little
Lump of plastic or resin. Or metal sometimes.
Yeah, you give it a character. You're giving it life. You're bringing it to, who actually came up with that idea to for this type of setup to be done.
Well, I had the only one I could think of for the longest running at the time when she asked me was Games Workshop with Warhammer game. But I know full well it's been going long before then, because even in the 60s, I think, there were like tabletop Napoleonic war games and things like that. So
Yeah.
I haven't a clue who would have been the one to have first thoughts.
Well, I know,
making
like,
these games.
I know years ago when I was rifling through the Argos catalogue, other shops available, that there used to be like really big setup for such like cricket games and stuff like that, and I would assume that is on sort of the same lines, as well as the war games, etc. Because it's figures, it's little things. But then again, for what I saw in the picture, they were already painted, they were already set up.
Yeah, if I remember the game itself, I think it was called something like Test Match or something like that. I did actually have it, and all the characters were made up and pre-painted. Same with Sabutio as well.
Yeah.
All the characters are pre-painted, but it's were tabletop battle gaming who started that craze, or started that genre of making actual little miniatures.
Yeah. And shared it with other people,
Yeah.
and got them inspired to doing it. Because it obviously come from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So if you will, who was the father or who was the mother of setting it all up?
Well, I know years ago they used to have little sets where you could, you got a little mould and like a little brazier kind of thing to actually make your own lead soldiers. You've got a chunk of lead.
Wow. Excuse me.
But that was years and years before they actually realised that lead was ever so slightly not good for you.
No.
Lots of more accurate, really rather poisonous.
Yeah.
Maybe they used to do the same thing as well with radium.
Really?
Yeah. The radium watch company, or dial company rather, used to have people actually put, the little dots on the watch face.
Yeah.
So that it glows in the dark, so you can read what it says. It used to be applied by a very thin brush that we'd use now for painting our miniatures, and to get the point.
I used to
And it'd be set with the point in the mouth with the radium. There was radium toothpaste and all sorts.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
What would toothpaste do?
Well, it's usually I would imagine clean your teeth.
No, I mean the radium.
Well, there was radium toothpaste. I don't know whether it was a novelty thing to make your teeth glow in the dark or what. I don't know, but there was a radium toothpaste. There was radium sweets. There was all sorts of things with radium in it that you could eat.
Which give you a glowing effect.
Oh yes. They definitely see you coming. Let's put it that way. Right, thank you. Oh dear. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I'd like to know that around myself. Now we've talked about it.
Because it's like, I know, I think it's always good to know a bit of the history of stuff. And I know you can go onto the internet and hence going on YouTube and seeing videos like this.
I know, but why should we do that when you can do it for us?
Yeah. The community of gamers. And well, for somebody like me that has just absolutely no idea at all, yes, no, I've got Stevie to help me with things. But
I'm no expert.
But we're asking. Does any of you know? And if that does, send us a message down below or email us.
I I'm expecting now somebody to give us an actual thesis on the creation of model miniatures gaming and where it started. But I do remember watching things like Callum when I was younger, and it had there was one episode I vaguely remember where it was in somebody's house in the growing room, and they had a great big table laid out with the Napoleonic battle on the table that they were doing. So
were they
that
not?
must be 60s.
Were they not used for battle strategy?
Yeah, some of them were used for that as well, I think. So that could be where it originally stems from. Somebody thought, oh, that's a damn good idea, let's make this into a game. Who knows? Well, who knows? And if you're who, let me know.
That was clever, that, actually.
Yeah.
So, what else have we got?
As you noticed from yesterday, earlier today, well, by the time this probably goes out on, it would have been yesterday, from Monday, when my first painting video for Malifaux was uploaded. Started. So my minis are put together, glued to the base, and primed.
Mine are put together, but I need to glue them to the base and prime them.
Yeah, so we can do that later, so it won't take 5 minutes.
Okay.
They
need to be done, so...
I mean, I'll do mine on camera. I know you're not too confident with the idea yet.
Well...
We'll see how we go.
I know you want me to... Sorry, conversation here, but I know you want me to practice on...
Oh yeah, we've got... Well, what I was thinking of doing is getting you practice on... We've got a pack of toy soldiers. World War II soldiers. So I'm going to practice on those first. But what I might do is actually, once you've had a few practice models, you can get on camera and I can get your reactions and opinions of how you think it's going and show up a few of your practice attempts. If you're up for that. I certainly wait until you're comfortable with it then.
I want to get into the mindset of this Malifaux, and I feel like if I'm creating these practice ones, I'm not getting into the mindset of the Malifaux characters to give them the character that they need to do.
But without practice, they won't have the character. Swings and roundabouts. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few legs. Eggs. Eggs. I meant eggs. Eggs. Not legs. Eggs. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few legs.
Talk about chickens. Have you ever had one of them chicken in a bag from Aldi or Lidl?
Not that I can think of one.
Oh, they're amazing.
Really?
Yeah, you cook them in oven in the bag. Brilliant. Can't go wrong with them. They're fantastic.
I burnt over 1,000 calories last night.
Who was she?
No, I burnt over 1,000 calories last night. I forgot I put a picture of oven.
You can't forget a chicken dog because of the smell of it. Oh.
I would hasten to add, dear viewer, I have no sense of smell. Which is why I can cope when she's walking around with no shoes on.
Watch what you're saying.
What?
Because I don't have smellless feet. Thank you very much.
Never let the facts get in the way of a good sarcastic comment.
What have we got on me?
I don't know. I can see something running about. I hope we've not brought one of the mats in from the studio.
I shouldn't have done.
Or I'm seeing things, I don't know.
Where was it?
It was on your shoulder, there was something in the belt on your shoulder. I'm sure there was.
I can't see anything now.
I hope it wasn't a small. I hope it wasn't a baby spider. I'd be really upset if I'd just killed a baby spider. I think it was an ant. It didn't look like a spider though. Oh well.
What else have we got?
I've not a clue. A bad memory?
We've got art club tomorrow.
Yes, we have. You can finish your butterfly.
Yeah.
I'll try to finish your butterfly.
I'm finishing that. I've also got about...
A picture of the butterfly will be appearing somewhere around here. Work in progress job at the moment.
Thank you.
Not finished yet.
No.
But I'm impressed.
It's all chalk pastel.
Mm.
And I've got some new chalk pastel pencils.
Pencils?
Pencils.
Pencils? Are you going to mortar them? Oh.
Pencils.
Oh!
Thanks to my lovely boyfriend here.
Should I show our viewer? Hello, our new purchase. Our little vibrating friend. You'll like this, hang on.
If you can find it.
Oh, I know where it is here. Oh. I'll pop my brew
You're
down
not
there.
on.
That's alright.
Oh.
That's it. Our little vibrating friend. Listen. Yes. What it is on? Move a bit closer so you can see. There we are. It's actually
Oh, it's upside down.
an eraser. A pencil eraser.
No, get
And
down.
it's vibrates as well.
He's coming in for the kill.
The amount of fun you could have with a vibrating eraser.
He's coming in for the kill.
You can shift a dog. We all say you can shift a dog.
He made the mistake, Laddie, lovely dog. He made a mistake of getting his nose too far up to
Pardon?
the rubbery bit, so it got him on the conch, and he's like was shot back after that, didn't you? He's like, ah. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so he got me some more, so I've got some more pencils. Wednesday, not doing much on Wednesday. Oh yeah, I'm at the MS
I
Centre.
was thinking that.
What are you up to?
I'm going to my dad's. What's that?
You're doing church duty.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, you're at dentist.
Hmm.
I'm at MS Centre. Oh, by the way, this can I plug?
You can plug, you can fuse, you can charge batteries, you can do whatever you want on it.
Okay. On Saturday, the MS Centre, which is based at Marsh Green Community Centre, is having a car boot sale. So if any of you are in the Wigan or surrounding areas, please come along. And if you want to have a space, it's £10 per car. So far we have got spaces left.
£10 for a car?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
£10 for a car to be put up so you can sell things
Oh,
from it.
right. Not actually £10 for a car.
It's not £10 to buy a car, no.
Okay.
We want £10 off you if you have a car to set up to sell your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm not going. I don't need to. My car's already got a boot.
there'll be stuff inside. There'll be drinks and packet foods, you know, like biscuits and stuff like that inside. We have toilets available. If you have children, like if they're in nappies, We have
There are straight jackets available.
baby changing facilities.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately, I don't think our therapists will be there to talk about the therapies.
You're saying about baby changing facilities. What can you change them for?
The change. Oh, seriously. So yeah, if you're in the Wigan or surrounding area and you watch this, please come and have a look. It starts at 10 o'clock. It's, I would call it the MS Therapy Centre, Wigan.
Be careful where you're sticking your feet.
But, yes please do. But it's actually to do with, the charity is called
Here's
Deep
the
Breath.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Multiple Sclerosis Regional Therapy and Support Group Limited.
Ta-da!
Yeah. So we've inherited. And another thing as well, we watched some of the Sherlock, but we'll get on that in a bit. Oh, if you know anybody who has got MS or would like or needs information or help with MS, that please send an email or a message underneath as well, so then I can get in contact with you. And
So-
that's that.
So where is this car boot sale?
It's at the Marsh Green Community Centre
Which is?
in Wigan, Kit Green Road.
There we are. I can't remember you saying. If you have done, I apologise, but I can't remember.
I said Marsh Green Community Centre, but I didn't say what road it was on.
Okay.
Because I assumed that these fantastic people that knew how to...
Okay.
Which character did... I'm trying to think which Jeff Dunham character you sound like now.
Okay. .com. Peanut.
The first one wasn't
It
Peanut.
was Peanut. I'll put a Jeff Dunham video on after.
It was actually. But you like another character, don't you?
Walter.
Yeah.
I want to be Walter when I grow up. If I grow up. Yeah, I'll try it second time.
I hope not, because I feel sorry for his wife.
Oh, you oldie.
What was that under your mouth there?
I never said a word.
Oof.
I am going to expose you to the joys of a certain movie answer that we were discussing this afternoon.
Yes.
Hmm.
There were so many.
Yes. No. She's not seen my favourite movie.
Space Odyssey.
2001: A Space Odyssey. So I'm going to.
Well, I can't remember. I can't remember at the top of my head seeing it, so.
You'll know if you had. It's an epic. Well, it's not. As I said, it's not one of those action-packed, all guns blazing kind of movies. It's quite slow and methodical, but the cinematography in it is absolutely astounding.
Okay.
Absolutely love the movie. And then my other two favourite movies, 2 and 3, Labyrinth and Watership Down. We're going to have to have a go at them as well.
Let's definitely get some tissues for Watership.
Oh yes.
I know you don't really like boy bands,
Where the hell is this going?
but Stephen Gately did a cover of Bright Eyes.
And should be shot for it.
No, it was lovely. It was lovely.
I will take your word for it.
Because I did actually get it, his CD. his one and only solo CD that he did. I can't find it anywhere at the moment though, but I wish it's not good because he's
apparently not.
it's not it's not good. It's not good that I can't find it because he's up in heaven now, isn't he? But or wherever he is, flying about dead. But you say he's a bit of a vampire. No. Anyway, no, but he's not around anymore, is he? So if I could find it, it'll be a very, very nice thing to have to remember him by.
Oh heck.
What?
That's okay. Just remembered it. I thought I'd forgotten something I haven't.
Oh.
No, sorry. I remembered it. Sorted.
What that you don't like? Westlife?
No, it's just one of those things that just pop into my head and I think I forgot. Yeah.
I'm trying to capitalise on the fact you don't like Westlife.
Of course not. I'm a heterosexual male. Of course I don't like Westlife.
Oh.
Changing the subject quite swiftly.
Yes, please.
What was I going to say? Oh yes. I had some interesting, not very good, but interesting news over the weekend of last week rather than the weekend just gone. We were discussing something last week, was it? About was it last week? It was. I don't know. I can't remember. But I was sharing some of my favourite YouTube channels with you last week, and then found out that the woman who inspired me to start a video channel has actually stopped doing hers.
But she's still on Facebook.
Alexandra, girl painting.
Did she say she's still on Facebook though?
She is still on Facebook, but she's not doing the channel, or video channel, for the foreseeable future. Let's put it that way. I don't think she's given up all hope of coming back. But so I just want to take this opportunity to wish Alexandra all the best. Thank you so much for being part of the community and inspiring me, if not anybody else, to pick up a camera and start filming what I'm doing. If it wasn't for you, the Spider's Web wouldn't exist. Let's put it that way. So, Alexandra, thank you so much. You will be missed, and I hope it's not long before you're back again. But all the best to you. Good luck with whatever you decide, whatever you're doing. And I'm hoping, as I say, it won't be long before you're back with us and doing.
We hope it's just a break. We hope it's just a what do you call it? A hiatus, a break.
You get an operation for that?
No, that's a hernia.
Oh, that's right. I know I was getting a little bit serious there, but it just needed to be said. I know there's a few other people who've done videos on the subject. I don't want to sound as though I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but she was an inspiration to me. And as I said, if it wasn't
mentioned the other week,
if it wasn't for her, then the Spider Web wouldn't be here. And as I said, I just wanted to thank you and wish you well with whatever you're doing. And hopefully, as I say, it won't be long before you're back with us.
You are a very inspiring lady.
It was a big shock when I saw the video saying that you weren't going to be not doing videos anymore. Well, I'm just hoping it's temporary.
I know it takes quite a lot of time to prepare the equipment, the paint, the videos, set the videos up in the video recorders in the positions you want them to be in, the lighting, etc., and to just make sure you've got the words that you want to say, really, regarding the way you're painting, etc., and the guides that you want to give. And it takes a lot of time in preparation to do. It for that and for the other things that are happening in personal lives as well, that can impact on things, and sometimes you do need hiatus, don't you?
Yeah.
To reflect and to get yourself back to where you need to be, to hopefully start things again, to be a bigger to basically reset and inspire more people. Well, you'll still be inspiring people anyway, because I expect you won't take your old
Well, I think
videos down.
I think
So
she'll give you the back catalogue
yeah,
where it is, so at least we'll be able to get to watch and re-watch the videos.
but you're very inspiring. And I want to say hello anyway, to you if you're watching. Because if it wasn't for you inspiring Steve wouldn't have started to get me into it and starting to inspire me as well. But I'm getting it from primary source, which is sort of better for me in a way, isn't it? So.
And primary source, isn't that something that...
The primary source is having it actually there in person.
So it's not what Heinz do then?
What?
It's not something that Heinz markets, is it, for going on chips? Primary sauce. Not just something like tomato sauce, is it? No. We're getting a little bit too serious. I don't really want that.
You're tough.
No, it just had to be a little bit serious there for a moment.
Well, I just wanted to say that. HP.
Hire purchase, what's wrong with that? So I've got my cameras. What?
HP sauce. We talked about sauces before.
Oh, we will, won't we? Thought the moment had passed on that one, never mind. Dear. Right, well, I don't know what's going on, but this particular camera keeps cutting out after so long. So,
What sort of camera is it?
it's a Sony
Handycam.
Sony Handycam, I can't remember what model it is. Not too happy at this precise moment in time with it, because this is one of the cameras that I use for my D&D filming, and if it's not lasting much over half an hour, then we're going to be missing things and having to stop and restart, which is not going to be too helpful when we're mid-game. Oh well, never mind.
And you can't take it anywhere and not get it looked at, can you?
Oh, it's I think there's got the extended guarantee.
Have you?
Right. Ooh. Well, as you may have noticed, it's happened again. So I think what we should do,
Call it a night with this one.
yep, and hope that I can edit it together to make it look okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to have to get another memory card, try it in here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be just a case of that. If not, I've not a clue what it could be. But, so just in case it cuts out again, we just want to have to say our farewell. So from Ali,
See you next week.
and from me, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.